It's been a rough work day. The boss is busting your ass. All you can think of is a nice cold glass of beer and sunshine. Life can get you down, but you can take all the licks. Nothing in this world out of beer and sunshine cannot fizz. So it's a beautiful day for some beach and tan. Grab a few friends, put your feet in the sand with some beer and sunshine. Oh, oh, beer and sunshine. Yeah, beer and sunshine.
Hey! Woohoo! Live on Beer and Sunshine.
Hey everybody, I'm Tommy. I've had a rough week.
I traded one bald bearded man for another bald and bearded man.
Yep.
This is John, Mr. Producer John. Yes. And I am Christina, as always.
Who are you?
Woohoo! And listen, chicken, we're not starting that. It's like too early already to be starting.
Hashtag Team Chicken.
No Team Chicken.
I like the chicken.
Okay, so I do want to mention again, as I do every week, my good friend David Epps, who wrote the music for the theme song. So thank you, David. I also want to thank Palm City Tap Handles for the tap handles, because without the tap handles, we can't get this, and I would look silly sucking the beer out of the tap. No chicken, no beer.
No beer.
You're already annoying without the beer, so I can't imagine you
have
with the
Coca-Cola.
beer. Yes. So the guest, well, we have our special guest host, John Gaston, and our guest is RJ Welsh from Backpack Social.
Hey, I made it. What's up, everybody?
We met RJ at the Lakeland Beer Fest, and he was amazing. And I'm like, we need to get him on the show. He was so funny.
What do you do?
I was drunk.
Yeah.
Atta boy! You're living large, I'm telling you.
But he was wearing this pink and I believe purple shirt.
I think that's the color.
It was a hot pink shirt with purple palm trees.
Yep. I was fat Weekend at Bernie's.
And yes, we told him that we said that he reminded us of Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's, and he did the whole Weekend at Bernie's
That's
dead
awesome.
dance.
I felt like if Captain Lou Albano was going to a beer fest, that was the look I had. So that's what I really
It was
felt
so
like.
funny. So we have beer tonight from Hidden Springs. That is the red cap, which is like 9.5.
Ooh. Yeah,
You can't have
that'll
that
get
chicken
ya.
because it will knock your chicken feet right off. And we also have Beach Blonde Ale from Three Daughters Brewing, which was donated to us by way of Brass Tap and Trinity. So thank you, Andrea, from Brass Tap and Trinity. So on this past weekend, we went to the Ronald McDonald House Charity Jeep Day fundraiser. We had them on our show for our Cinco de Mayo show.
Yes.
And Mr. Producer, I think we have a few photos that you can run. And so anyway,
There's the gang.
that was the Pasco County Pasco Sheriff's Jeep team. They actually had a Jeep team. Yeah.
I tried to join that, but they said no Hummers allowed.
No Hummers allowed. Well, they ended up raising some money on their own and donated a check to the charity.
Oh, it's awesome.
And there was, I think, 200 Jeeps or more.
Wow.
And there was tons of raffle prizes, and there was good beer, there was lots of food, and they raised $4,571 for the
That
Ronald
is-
McDonald House Charity.
Claps for that, man. That's amazing. That's
So
really
thank
cool.
you everybody who actually showed up. And
That is awesome.
Beer and Sunshine was there. We sold some t-shirts and we're donating money to Chicken. What do you want?
Team Chicken shirts.
Oh yeah,
Hashtag
Team Chicken.
Team Chicken.
Hashtag.
You know what? We might have because people love you. I don't know
I'll
why.
have
Team
you know
Chicken.
who started that Facebook page was my son in Connecticut.
Ah.
He saw the chicken, loved the chicken, and he said, you know what, this chicken needs a Facebook page.
So you have one fan. So don't get too excited.
Oh, I don't know about that. Hold on now. Let's just check the stats on that. Well, let's make chicken feel good. I know.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know in the beginning we were pretending he wasn't there, and people are like, "No way, it can't be that way."
No.
How do you pretend a giant chicken is not
29.
behind you?
Yes, 29 fans.
You have 29 fans.
I think that's enough to like make your own like name for your Facebook
It
page,
is.
right?
It
yeah,
is.
It's like
Team
you need 25
Chicken.
to get it going.
Yep.
Yep.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So,
But they raised a lot of money.
they did. They raised $4,571. They're still raising money. They're going to do a few more fundraisers. You can always go on their website page, teamjustonemore.com, donate money. All the money goes to the Ronald McDonald House Charities, which helps families of sick children, so they don't have to do a lot of. You may need to have some hospitalization yourself, Chicken,
What's
if you
that
don't.
song, The Freaks Go About It Night?
Yeah, I know.
about
He's
that night.
driving me crazy. So.
Short trip.
So Beer Vats and Be Gone, who is like one of Beer and Sunshine's biggest
Yep.
sponsor, actually came out with another product called Dog Bowl. And if Mr.
Dog Bowl?
Yes, and if Mr. Producer has that commercial, it can run that for
Let's
us.
see this one.
Hey there, Billy. Are you wasting too much time in the mornings feeding your dog kibble by kibble? Well, no need to waste your time anymore, Billy, because from Beer Vats and Be Gone, the makers of Shower Buddy and Mug and Hose, we bring you Dog Bowl. That's right, you can put a whole cup full of dog food in the dog bowl and your dog will be fed in no time. Good boy, Scotty.
Available at all pet stores, gas stations, homeless shelters, and fine dining restaurants. No brewers were harmed in the making of this commercial.
God.
That was awesome. Where do we get one of those at?
Oh, I'm
It was at a
crying.
1-800 number 555-CHICKEN.
Well, no, chicken has nothing to do with dog bowls.
Oh, I can't. I gotta invest in dog bowls.
I'm
It's
telling
amazing.
you,
Oh my
like
gosh.
seriously,
I want one of those.
you should have one.
I have a dog.
You have a dog, exactly. And the whole point is, you know, don't waste the time feeding your dog kibble by kibble.
Yeah.
Do you know how much free
Do you
time?
need chicken feet? Are you hungry? No? All right.
Beer.
Beer,
It is beer. I'm the
exactly.
mentalist.
So, RJ.
RJ, buddy.
I have
This
to.
guy.
I have to ask you
Okay.
because it was unique when you were talking to us in Lakeland, and I was like, you know, we have to have him on our show. How did you come up with the name Backpack Social?
Oh, the name. All right, so the name is a cool little story. So, I have a couple of friends of mine who are really big into beer as me, and you know, not everyone wants to travel like across the state and everything to try beers. And Funky Buddha is down in Oakland Park. It's about a 3-hour ride. So myself and a few other friends, we decided we want to go down there and drink. So we're hanging out there, we're in this brewery, we're talking, we're drinking, we're having a grand old time. And a friend of mine, Kendall, with our group, said she was thinking about doing a blog. We called it, I think we came up with the name Stall Confessionals, things that girls chat about or what they hear in bathrooms, because there's a lot of craziness apparently. And she gave us examples, and I was blown away. I was like,
There's a
this
show
is,
for you.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I'm legit. Like, it's like a Law and Order type thing, right? So from there, we were talking about my next trip and where myself and my wife Gabby were going. And it was like, you know, it's like you should go backpacking, this and that. And I said, you know, that's really cool. Like, we're being social. We drink beer. We talk about travel. I'd love for people to see what a podunk redneck cowboy wannabe from Polk County, Central Florida, has amassed to. So I came up with the name Backpack Social, and they said that's the name, and that's where we came with it.
Wow.
It's actually a really good name.
It's a
Right?
good
It's kind
name.
of cool. It's legit. Yeah, I thought.
So do you actually wear a backpack when you go?
I do, and you know what? I wish I'd shared. So I have a
Does
regular.
it have Sailor Moon on it?
No, but my wife has one that's a bunch of bananas and it says "This is bananas" on it.
Nice.
Yeah, and I just have a regular satchel, you know.
So,
Now, do you
Okay,
blog
wait.
about it and
Yeah. So it's all about beer
Yeah,
and
I'll-
travel.
listen.
So it's where we.
I'll ask him.
I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess up chicken's flow.
No. Chicken is asking stupid questions. He
Got
wants
it.
to know if you prefer chicken or beef. Like, he's just being a jerk.
You know what? If it's my choice, it's Fogo de Chão. It's that Brazilian steakhouse type
Yes,
beef
baby.
all day, baby. Yeah,
Okay.
eat more beef.
All right. Okay. Are you happy
Yeah.
now? You interrupted our guest.
It's fine.
Okay.
And now I'm hungry for some beef.
Oh, you almost said
I almost said
chicken.
chicken.
well, it's kind of funny you say that. We have some Chick-fil-A on its way.
Uh-oh.
This red cap is something.
It is good. Like, actually, Anthony, who was like our guest on last Friday's show,
Yeah.
gave this to Billy and me to try, and I was like, I'm gonna try it on the show. It's a bit strong for me, but it'll fuck
Can I
you up.
smell?
Yeah, buddy. It'll take you to the next level.
It'll take you to a whole
That's
nother.
got a-
no,
that's got a hump
no
to it.
chicken. Yeah.
It's a wee heavy, but it's like a wee. It's heavy. It'll get you. Yeah, man. It'll take you to the next stop.
yeah. Without
Ric
the
Fla-
bus.
Yeah. It's
You'll take you to the bus stop without the
styling and
bus.
profiling Ric Flair to make it go woo.
Yes,
Oh,
Ric
it's very
Flair.
good.
So how long have you been doing Backpack Social?
Like 8 months.
8
so
months.
yeah, it was probably I think last November is when I started to really started writing out things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was more of a let's talk about my most recent travel. At that time, it was Costa Rica, right? And I think we had talked. I actually stayed in the Arenal Volcano region at the Springs Resort
Me
and
too.
Spa.
I
Exactly.
loved it. It was so awesome.
And let me tell you something.
You have
if you
to
ever
go.
get a chance, and I'm talking to you, viewer, if you get a chance to go to Costa Rica, go.
Go.
You go to Costa
It
Rica.
was, you know what? And it was so funny because my husband and I were in the room going through, because I like to read other people's reviews.
He's gonna fly away.
Listen, I'm telling you, if you don't stop it, you're gonna be off the show, and we'll be
Vanished.
making chicken wings. So we were at the
Right.
Springs thing, going through the reviews, and one person said, "Oh, it's a good place to visit, but there's really nothing to do when it rains all the time." I was like, "Dude, you're in a
It's a
rainforest."
rainforest.
I was like, "Oh my!" I'm like, "You might as well go to a ski resort and get pissed off because it's snowing."
Like I can't believe we came here with all this freaking snow.
I know he
What
was
kind
like,
of place is
he was
this?
like, he goes, "What is there to do when it's raining?" We had so much fun. The only
yeah.
problem I had with the rain
Yeah.
is that when you're carrying your drink and the raindrops are big, half
Oh,
your
yeah,
drink goes flying
splashes
out of your
everywhere.
cup. So,
That's what the
Yeah.
umbrellas are for.
But that's the time you visit a rainforest.
there you go. That's
Oh,
what the umbrellas are
there
for.
you go. Legit.
Literally, that's what they're for.
Next level.
Took me 48 years to figure that out, and a bald man to tell me. Well, there you
It's
go.
not there to be pretty. It's just holding. So when it rains in the Caribbean and it rains all over the place, it just
I had
rolls
no
on
idea.
top.
I thought it was just. There you go.
Here I'm thinking it's just for decor.
Listen, I'm telling you, if anything, this show is educational.
Yep.
For all of you who didn't know what the umbrella's for, now you know.
So-
I know I learned
we
something
have to go
today.
to break. So I know you have questions because
I'm a question guy.
He is like
See,
a
I'm
very,
not like the other Tommy. We'd be drunk by now if it was Tommy here.
All right. So we got to go to commercial, but we'll be back in 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
have to admit, when we were a commercial, I kind of let out a couple of unladylike burps, and I do apologize. But we are drinking beer.
Beer.
Yeah,
You got a burp when
exactly.
it's beer.
John actually has a beer.
Yes, look, I
That's
actually have a
awesome. So you
beer.
know what? Now that John has a beer, we can actually start our drink.
Okay.
I have a drinking game. But
Okay,
first, I want to give a shout out to military spouses everywhere, because today is National Military Spouse Day.
Yeah, get it.
So
didn't know.
kudos to all the military spouses out there who stand behind their wife or husband and their partner who is out fighting for our country.
Who's
So
out? Out.
my husband is
boot.
my husband is an Army veteran, so
Respect.
I'm
Big,
supporting.
that's big props right
Yes,
there.
so thank you everybody out there in the military. Thank you for your service, and thank you to all the military families who
Yes, yes.
sacrifice with the people who are actively on duty. So yes, you have I think you have an amber.
Well, this is
And
the,
you have a blonde,
This is
yeah.
this is
Summer.
Big Storm.
The Big Storm
ale.
Summer Ale?
Oh, so good.
So anyway, what our drinking game is yes or no. So we
Nope.
ask yes or no questions, and you have 2 seconds to give me your answer, yes or no. And if
Sure.
you're right, then you tell somebody else to drink, and if you're wrong, you have to drink.
Okay.
So RJ is our guest.
Am I able to tell myself to drink?
You can if you want to.
Yeah.
If you're right, you can tell yourself to drink. So if you're lost, I do have a few questions in here, but if you can think of a good yes or no, you decide who you want to ask.
All right. Oh, I get to go first. All right, I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna start off with the champion of questions.
You
Gotta go
actually
with
putting
it to
your
get
hand
a
in that
warm up
thing? You
here.
don't spit in there?
So who
Would
are you
you-
going to ask? You have to. Who are you going to ask? Me
I'm
or
gonna
John?
ask you.
Me?
Yeah, we're gonna start with you. Would the ocean be deeper if there were no sponges in it?
No.
I don't know if that's the right answer or not.
But I answered within 2 seconds.
Got it.
Aha.
So you get to say who gets to drink. Gotcha.
John.
Hey, drink it, drink it, drink it.
Oh boy, but you're wrong. But that's okay.
This game is hardcore, man. It's
It
just
is
basically
hardcore.
you can answer a question. You just have to say yes or no. You can't just don't think.
Okay.
No.
So I get to ask a question. No, I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to ask you.
Ooh, all right.
Okay.
Hope I get this right.
Would the ocean be deeper without sponges?
If a cow laughs hard, does milk come out of her nose?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if that's right or not. I don't think milk can come out of her nose because milk is actually in her belly. It's not,
Right,
she's not
but you
drinking-
just said how to
Actually-
answer the question. I don't know. I've
I
never
know,
seen a
but
cow
you can
laugh.
be right or wrong, so you're wrong.
So I gotta drink.
You
anyway?
gotta drink.
What the- This game is
It's in your
rigged.
titter packs.
Is it? Those are udders, one way or the other.
So you tell me if I rubber band the udders, and she really pushes, it's not coming out of her nose. Where's
Out
it
of her
coming
butt.
out of?
Out of her butt.
Out of her
BH,
butt.
bro. That's legit. That's
All right.
hardcore.
Do you have a question or do you need a question?
These are great questions.
Oh, I need a
You
question.
need a question.
I have questions, but I'm
And then you
afraid.
have to decide who you're asking.
Okay.
That's a big cup, by the way.
Okay, I want to drink out of this, but like you're
No, you
I'm a
don't.
champion.
Who are you asking?
It's like 900 ounces.
You,
Okay.
Christina.
All right.
Get it.
If a synchronized swimmer drowns, does the rest of the team drown too?
No.
But they're synchronized. They do it all together.
Yeah,
So
I
if
know,
one
but
goes
they would be
down-
smart enough not to drown with her.
So
I mean,
if
come
one
on.
guy's the captain and he's leading the crew and he says, you know what? Call an audible. People aren't going to follow him?
No.
Man, I don't know, man.
So I guess
I don't know.
who's going to drink?
You.
Hey, drinking.
Only because I know that you don't drink that often and I want to see you drink. Because I know RJ drinks all the time.
Yeah, it would be a problem if I admitted it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a problem. I have a falling
All
down
right,
problem.
let's see what we got here.
All right.
I'm going to ask Fake Tommy.
All right.
All right, Fake Tommy. All right. Does your shadow weigh the same as you?
No.
Ah, really? Because you're a slim guy. It might 50-50. You never know. I believe it.
And it only follows me half the time anyway.
All right, so who do you want to drink?
You?
Yay.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna spin that table.
You know what? I'm just gonna drink because
I
I'm
would.
drinking. And why
yeah.
not?
All right.
I don't want to be the silver one in the group. That's
I
silly.
don't know what's in here. I'm going to ask RJ my question.
All right, I'm ready. I got the last one wrong.
Is the word dictionary in the dictionary?
Yes. Why wouldn't it be? How would you know what a dictionary is?
Yes, but if you knew what a dictionary was, or if you didn't know.
If I cannot
Okay,
compute.
all right,
cannot
all right,
compute.
I got it. All right, so you're good. Who do you want to drink, me or John?
Fake Tommy.
Okay, fake Tommy. This is a good game, actually.
Yeah,
pretty
it's just
fun.
a drink. It's all day drinking.
All day
basically.
drinking.
I love it.
I love it too.
Hey, guess what? I don't even ask a question. I'm drinking. It's great.
So when we met you at
Yeah.
the Lakeland Festival,
Yeah,
I
craft
think you were
beer.
telling me that at that moment you had just come back from somewhere and were planning on going somewhere else.
Where did I just come from there? I think we had just got back from our Europe trip, right? So I had just hit, I think we hit Munich, we hit Barcelona, we hit Prague, and we had a little stop in Kufstein in Austria.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember you telling me that. But I do
Yeah.
have, I actually have some video
Thanks
of when
to
I
that
met
one
you.
guy out there who's been at Kufstein representing. We got someone from Kufstein in the audience. Beat that, Jimmy Kimmel.
I ha-
You get it.
I just like to beat Jimmy
I have
Kimmel.
a video of when I met him. So
Right.
if Mr. Producer has that ready, we can watch
let's
that.
see that.
Love that beautiful
We
bean
can see that
footage.
beautiful shirt.
Oh,
RJ, tell us about Backpack Social. That's really interesting.
Thanks, man. Backpack Social is a travel and beer culture blog. So I have the great opportunity to be able to travel around the world and enjoy culture and beers from all around the world. And I like to share that with people because it's all about getting out there, traveling, and experiencing life. And I want you to do the same.
Where
so
have you
can join me.
been? Where have you been that you've been?
So recently we
traveling?
just got back from Munich, Prague, and Kufstein, Austria. So if you haven't had beer from Germany or Prague or Czech Republic, you're really missing out. It's really some of the best beers in the world. I'm getting ready to head out to South Africa. If I don't get eaten by a lion, it's gonna be some really good posts. I really guarantee it.
Awesome. And what's your how do people find you? What's your website?
Oh,
social
you can
media
check
stuff?
us out, Backpack Social on Facebook, Backpack Social on Twitter, and Backpack Social on Instagram. Check us out. We post everything that we're doing live, and also when we're in about town and we're finding great beers, we like to share it with the people. You should check it out as well.
it's fun.
Yeah,
good
well,
time.
it was funny because I only had a part of our interview,
Yeah.
but you did the whole weekend at Bernie.
Oh,
Can you do
man.
it? Do it.
Oh,
Stand
so-
up. Can you do it? That was so funny.
We should all do that.
Yeah. Yeah, weekend at Bernie's.
That's
Oh,
what
my.
a couple homebrews and Lagunitas New
Exactly.
Revolution will do to you to mess you up.
There was some good beer that
Yeah,
day.
there really was.
It was like I had tried so many different beer, and then we met Swan Brewing there.
Yeah, respect. Shout out to Daniel from Swan Brewing,
Yes,
bro. Deuces,
and Christian.
buddy.
They
And
had
Christian, yeah.
That beer that they had. I can't even remember the name of it, but it kind of tasted like like just like Tommy. It had graham crackers, and it had bourbon, and it had raisins, and it was just
Oh,
like
from Swan Brewing. Oh,
Yes.
you're talking about the piety.
Oh,
yeah,
that thing
man.
was fantastic.
I rally so hard against pumpkin beers. I am anti-pumpkin.
But it
I'm
didn't
over
taste
it.
like
Bah
pumpkin.
humbug on it. I taste that beer and I have been converted. I am pious.
After you had that beer, you wanted to have sex with a pumpkin pie.
I wanted to have sex with Daniel. It was delicious.
Oh my!
Daniel, I am so sorry for saying that. I do
Oh,
apologize.
I'm sorry, RJ, but like he's come back and he want chicken. He
Chicken.
wants to know
Brah.
how many eggs you eat during the week, and if you realize that
what?
those eggs are his relatives.
Let me tell you something, bro. Chicken, I'm sorry. I eat eggs for every meal for breakfast, bro. It's breakfast burrito. I do 3 eggs a day every day, bro. Legit.
Oh,
My bad. I'm messing you up, bro. I'm sorry. Your
Poor
family's
chicken.
delicious.
Poor chicken. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm
I
a
know.
breakfast
I
burrito
don't
fanatic,
have
bro.
I don't have the heart to tell him, but when I make chicken parm, I actually bathe my chicken in the juice of the chicken's
Oh my
children.
God, that's like
Oh, it's
baking it, and
bad.
that's like cooking it in its own tears.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
legit.
Like poor
That's
chicken.
hardcore, man.
I know.
My
I'm so mean
uncles
to
own
him.
chicken farms.
Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot. You
Does
know,
that-
you know what movie that's from?
No.
Mr. Robot.
I thought it was from a TV show. Isn't that the
is.
name of a TV show?
No,
yeah?
it's ask the producer. He'll tell you what it is.
Okay. So I do have another question. I actually have a yes or no question.
Okay.
In my head, just popped in my head.
Got it.
Does your bra match your panties?
No, I'm not that kind of guy. It's only when I know something's gonna happen later that night. You know what I'm saying? Because if no one's gonna see it, what does it matter if it matches?
Exactly. You know what? And I've always figured that, and I figured it out. I watch so many CSI and crime
Right?
shows.
They're always matching.
Hell, if you don't want to get murdered, make sure that your bra and panties don't match.
Exactly.
Who says I'm wearing bra
Wear some
panties?
some old polka dots with some holes torn
Exactly.
on the side. Yeah, you ain't
Because when
getting
they
murdered
find
with
those
bed
women,
torn
their
panties.
bras and panties always match.
They're
I know,
always perfect, right?
They're always perfect. So I know
dirty.
I have no problem because mine never match. Never match.
I'm a commando.
And
Hey, well,
you're a
that's some, you're
commando.
wearing jeans, buddy.
You know
That's
what?
Chase Central.
That's more than I need to know.
That's called roughing it.
Roughing it.
Rough.
In a big way.
And I'm sure Chicken doesn't wear any underwear either. But anyway, we don't want to go there.
Feathers
Yes.
down.
So RJ, I know that it costs a lot to drink,
Yeah, it
especially
does.
craft beer, because craft beer is more expensive
Oh,
than
so
regular beer.
expensive.
And it does cost a lot of money to travel the world. So
Yeah.
how are you able to fund your trips?
You know what? I'm gonna look you right here in the camera. I'm gonna tell you right now. I rob banks for a living. No, I'm just kidding. That's it.
Nice.
I told you I'm a bank robber.
Oh, my.
So it's the benefits of Backpack Social is like my guilty pleasure, the thing I do for me. And of course I've got a regular day job just like all you people out there. I do the day to day. I work the 9 to 5. I move and shake. I do it. But in reality, I have a lot of benefits from my job, and so does my wife. And so we get a lot of airline miles because she travels for work,
Ah,
right? So
nice.
that cuts half our money right there that we need in half. I think we just booked a flight. And I won't say where yet. We'll talk about that later, right? We just booked a flight, and it only cost me the miles plus like $150, and that's round trip. And I'm going, overseas. That's what we do. So yeah, it's insane that we do that. So all of our money really gets focused on that. But it would only be maybe an extra $2,000 for 2 people on top for most average travelers. Yeah,
That's not bad.
it really is.
And you know what? The way that I look at it, you only live once.
Yeah, and
if
gotta
you
be
can go out and
thrifty.
do it, do it.
Yeah, you gotta be thrifty. We look at certain hotels. We say this is a certain price we're gonna do. We look at boutique hotels, one-offs. We don't do chains. We look for restaurants that are one-offs. They're very unique. So we look for those different things, and we put the money and invest it where it really counts, where you're gonna get the best for your travel.
You
Smart.
ever do hostels?
No, I'm too old for hostels. I can't be sharing bathrooms with strangers, not anymore. I'm past that. I have trouble sharing a bathroom with my wife, and it's rough. So I'm pretty sure doing it with some strangers. But come on, bro. Why are you shaving your armpits in the bathroom? I gotta do.
God knows, you might walk into somebody's dirty drawers hanging up somewhere. Remember, like
They might have to run into mine. You never know. Fair
Some
play.
guy manscaping.
Oh, and he's
All right.
Italian, so he's just.
Oh, and on that note, we have something to think about during the commercial. But we have time for we have to go to a commercial break. But when we come back, I have some more questions to ask you.
I'm excited. Let's do it. Yeah. Woo!
can actually be talking.
Yeah, I
and
know.
Everything is
It's
just
awesome.
fine. But hey, we're back. Hey, I'm Big Tommy, and I'm here.
You know what I noticed? That is so
that?
cool. I was just looking.
I got a hat.
My teeth look so white on camera. It's not even funny.
I'm just glad I don't look as fat as I thought it would.
Oh my gosh. You're
Bro,
not.
I've been in a sauna all week, bro. I've been like just sweating it out. Just breathe deep, my friend. Breathe deep. Oh, I've been sweating out the toxins.
So you had an
Right.
interesting drive on the way in. You have to come all the way from
Yeah, I was in
Orlando?
Celebration. Yeah,
Yeah, in Celebration.
Celebration.
He
You
lives
know
in
the place they
Celebration.
talk about.
He
in the
lives in
office?
Party Town.
Woo, I was partying. Yeah, so I had to drive out here, and I-4 is a mess. So I took the back roads. So I'm going on
98?
old, 98, and then Dean Still Road.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. It's nothing but country out there, right?
Yep.
You're not gonna find normal
Ding, ding, ding,
things.
ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, yeah.
So I'm driving down the road, and I see this lady. She's standing, and it's a corner road, right? And I'm driving past it, and there's a huge pasture. It's actually really nice, like landscape. I'm like, oh, that's a cool landscape photo. And all of a sudden, I see her like doing this. I'm like, why is she whipping her hair? And then I look, and there's this gravel pit sitting about 6 feet tall, and there's some girl like sitting on it like this, and she's whipping her hair. She's doing a photo shoot on a gravel rock pit in front of a pasture, y'all. Florida.
Really?
And then you know what I did right after I saw that? I put a pin in my Waze map so I can go back and do one later myself. That's right. Yeah, you're gonna see me like this, like
There you go, baby.
no hair, don't care club, baby.
Yeah, we need to see those pictures.
Yeah, I'll have to. I can't wait to get them developed.
All day, every day.
That is an interesting travel
Yes.
through there, though.
Oh, dude, it's impressive. I love the countryside of Florida because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you can drive. You can go 3 hours either way out in the country, and you'll see things you just won't see anywhere else.
Exactly.
Legit.
Like a lady sitting on a rock pile,
Getting
flipping her
her
hair.
photo shoot on Facebook's gonna love this. Oh my god.
Oh my
Was there an
God.
actual camera out there taking a picture?
I don't know. I think they were just practicing. Like the lady doing that, I didn't see a camera in her hand, so I have no clue how they're taking photos. She's like, I got my flip phone. I'm ready to take photos. I don't know.
What? Chicken.
Chicken.
Do you have another question?
Chicken bra.
Okay, so Chicken wants to know if you remember the first beer that you ever tasted. Right?
First beer I ever tasted? Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I was a kid. I was like 4 years old, right? Well, tasted. You didn't say, hey, what was the first beer you shotgun? I mean, come on, let's be a little respectful. First beer I ever had was old school, right? So I was born in '84. I think I was like 4 years old. So this is like, late '80s. And the first beer I ever had was a Budweiser. And my dad had the beer in his hand. And I said, I wanted to drink it. And he's like, are you sure about that, buddy? Yeah, I want to drink what my dad drinks. I took one sip and I was like, oh, I got that sour face.
Yeah, exactly. It's not something for.
It's not. I can tell you my first craft beer I ever had.
All right.
So Celebration, Florida, they got a beer, little town tavern out there, and they do the 99 bottles of beer on the wall. You drink all 99 bottles they sell, you get a little card, you make the club. The first beer on the list, because I just went 1 through 100, was a Beta Purple Haze.
Ooh.
So that was the first beer I ever had.
Is it purple?
Yeah, well, it's a darker tint, so it's got a little purple. It's got a very sweet, super good
What's
beer.
in it?
It's been like 9 years since I had it,
Yeah.
but it's like an amber ale, kind of like in that realm, I think. From right, yeah,
So,
it's pretty good.
So, are you good with that? All right.
All right, I did it.
Youngins.
All right. So you did send me
I
some
put 3 eggs in it.
Oh,
Oh,
that was mean.
Nice.
Chris Rock, y'all.
So you did send me some pictures from some places that you've
did,
been, and the
yeah.
producer is gonna
Okay.
put those up for me, and you can talk about them a little bit.
Let's talk about it.
About.
Oh yeah, that is. Oh, I love this photo. So this photo right here is a fountain in Marienplatz. So Marienplatz is the center town square in Munich, city of Munich, right, Bavaria. Beautiful area, huge square, all these shops. They even have it's the best part. So we have a TJ Maxx in America. They have a TK Maxx there, and it's identical to what you see here, but it's better. It's ridiculous. It was like
Oh, my
5
gosh.
stories tall. But yeah, so
awesome.
Marienplatz is really cool. They have a lot of events there. That's where they have the clock tower. So they have the glockenspiel, ding ding, and it goes off
So-
3 times a day. And
It's actual people dressed up in lederhosen, and they hit
no, it's all like wired and stuff. But yeah,
They're-
it's legit.
They're not after you. They don't want you.
Popo.
I actually think it's a fire truck, and
got
you were
warrants.
in here. Yeah, and
I
then
got warrants. I'm a
and I think we
wanted
have
man.
a picture of I can't even say this.
Neuschwanstein Castle.
There you go.
So this castle is really cool because it is the castle that is what we see for Disneyland. So the castle in Disneyland, this was what they took their inspiration
Oh,
from. Was that
really?
castle, yeah. And Neuschwanstein Castle, Ludwig the First, I believe, is who lived there. He was the Shy King. He kind of was a recluse, and very shady story about his death and what happened after. And he was trying to get away. Yeah, it's legit. He was he actually would he was opiates crazy. He would do what is it? The stuff they put over your face to knock you out and everything. Yeah, like almost like whippets, some of that. But he was like addicted to it, and he would be like crazy at night. And he would see his cart, and they always called him the Night King because you'd always see his cart run at night because he had messed up his sleeping pattern from the way he used all of his drugs because he had
God.
crazy teeth pain. But yeah, it's a Swan Castle, Neuschwanstein, New Swan Castle. So there's two of them, but beautiful area, and just go inside. Not allowed to take any cameras in there, and no cameras. But yeah, it's all wood and just swans everywhere, and it's so ornate, and it's crazy. He's a crazy king.
Nice.
It's
That's
crazy.
cool.
And then we have the Kufstein
Kufstein
Fortress.
Yeah, Kufstein. So this is over in Austria in a little subsection called Tyrol. And this thing's been around since I think like 1205 or something
Is
like
that
that.
all little windows?
Yeah, it was actually that little section that we just showed was actually a prison. So those little windows were the prisoners that did
Did you hear that, chicken? Prison.
But
Just
yeah.
saying.
But yeah,
chicken.
Kufstein Fortress has been around since medieval times. They actually have a torture museum in there, and you see all the stuff they did
Torture
in medieval
museum.
times.
Torture. Chicken torture.
But
I'm telling you.
But it was the city we stayed in when we went skiing, and I think that's the next thing that we're gonna show. Or no, maybe not.
Seoul Ski Welt.
Yeah, Seoul. So Seoul, that is my lovely
is
wife
that,
Gabby.
Aw, she's beautiful.
And she's sitting in the snow. This is like the little meadow where everyone learns to ski, and it's really cool because in Kufstein you stay at the hotel. They have a free bus service that runs twice in the morning, returns twice back, takes you to Seoul. And I recommend Seoul for any traveler that's English speaking because it's for English speakers.
Oh,
so
okay.
each section of Ski Welt's mountain. So you have Seoul, you have different areas. They will tell you. Like this is for mostly English speakers, so all of your ski trainers and people
Yeah.
around speak fluent
Yes.
English. A place says German, a place in
Okay,
other
so
languages.
so Chicken wants to know if he could go, even though he doesn't speak English, he speaks Chickenese.
Yeah, Chickenese. Actually, that's one part of the mountain. It's really narrow, but
you
it's
go.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Frozen chicken.
Yeah, exactly. Banquet, bitch.
Thank you.
Don't forget to tip your waiter, folks. I'll be here all week.
And then our next picture is Sedlik Ossuary.
Oh yeah, Sedlik Ossuary in Kunta Hora.
I know, that is cool.
It's called the Bone Prison. It's called the Bone Church.
It's all human bones
There
and
is
skulls.
between 40,000
crazy.
and 70,000 bones.
I think I see some chicken bones in there.
Yeah, a few chicken bones. So basically, there's bones all the way up from like medieval times in there, and they're actually excavating around it and finding even more. So there's 70,000 bones for that whole design. But you go down into it and you see your breath that's so cold in the building. Oh, it's ghost crazy. There's a skull right here. I have a picture of me like this. It's great.
So those bones are those are ones that they have found digging around the area,
so
or are they donated?
They
or?
were exhumed. And then, so the whole idea was to show that no matter life or after death, we're all the same. So it doesn't depend on your social status. In the end, we're all the same. We're bone.
We're all bone.
And that's the
Nice.
concept of it. It's actually really beautiful. You go in there and you're like, I saw it on Reddit. That's why I went to Reddit, saw it, and said, I'm going to Kunta Hora in Czech Republic, and it was legit. It was so amazing.
I want to see bones, so I'm gonna go
I
look
want
at
to
bones.
see bones.
And then our next picture is Camp
What do we
New.
got? Oh, let me tell you something. Barca. Let me tell you
Soccer,
something.
right?
Oh, soccer today. Lionel Messi, you name
No, Chicken, you can't play soccer.
Suarez. I am a soccer fan. I am a soccer hooligan. I love soccer. Orlando City, that's my team. Represent, love them. But going to Camp Nou is a spiritual awakening. If you've never been to a big soccer event, you go to Camp Nou and you get in that stadium, you get tingly. I'm getting tingly just talking about it, right? Because the whole crowd is cheering. They're all singing the same songs. And the best part, yeah, they even have feathers that they throw around. It's really great.
Do they really?
No, I just Anything to make the chicken happy.
Don't,
But no, it's-
don't try to make the chicken happy.
But the best part is if they miss a shot and goal, they go, oh, and then they clap. There's no booing at Camp Nou. You don't boo people in Camp Nou.
Really?
Yeah, it's a whole different world. But yeah, it
so
is.
where is Camp Nou?
It is
in Barcelona, in Spain. Nice.
Oh, I love Barcelona.
And they
Chicken
love
was getting goosebumps.
chicken was getting
Hey,
goosebumps.
I get it now.
Uh-huh. And I think our last set of pictures is
Okay.
from the Garage Beer Company, which is a craft beer
Yep,
in Barcelona.
in Barcelona. So Barcelona, what they're Posto
Bill Murray!
Bills. Yeah, their place is really dope.
That's awesome.
And it's really cool. So in Barcelona, when you go to Barcelona, you think wine, you think cava. So craft beer, there's a Steve Bruxley. He kind of went with the revolution, older guy, R.I.P. Sammy Sosa. But he kind of pushed it. And this place called Garage Beer Company is beautiful. It's right by the university, and that right there
Oh,
is one of
nice.
the best beers I have ever
And what kind of
had,
beer is that?
Hands down. It is a Catalan cream stout.
Ooh.
And it's very sweet to the taste, very sweet to the smell, and the name of it's called No Country. And at first I'm like, the first thing I think of is the movie, No Country for Old Men.
Right.
So I ended up talking to the Italian, the brewer, and he told me there was some old guy who didn't like how they were brewing beer, so they told us, like, there ain't no country for you, old man. So that's how they named it, and that's how they called it that.
So you've been to some
getting attacked.
very beautiful and
Yep.
chicken, really. Settle down.
He's all
I'm
excited.
telling you, you get chicken all excited.
Hey. they you know what? They eat a lot of ham in Spain, so you be safe, bro.
So
Lot of ham.
you've been to some
I have.
pretty cool places.
Yep.
We're going to commercial in a little bit, but
Okay.
I have to ask you, if there was anywhere in the world that you could go that you haven't been, where would you go?
We'll tell you right after this. No, I'm kidding. No, there actually is a place that I really want to go to, and it's on my list, and I would love to share that. But it's going to be, I'm going to the Winter Olympics next year. It's been a dream of mine,
Nice.
and it's going to be in Pyeongchang, South Korea.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So who knows how to get there? Let me know, because I have no idea.
So you're going.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be going to Japan for a few days,
Well,
and then we're also going there.
Don't fly United. Because seriously, if you go on a United plane and you set your phone to airplane mode, you get drug out of your seat.
No.
Exactly.
That's right. I'll be going on Qatar Airlines. Qatar, the way to fly. No.
You never know; they might shoot you some advertising money now for that.
Yeah, I'm going to Doha. I'm going to be in Qatar, Qatar. And I'm like, what am I like? The best part is they say certain things you can't wear, and one thing they say men should not wear is singlets with shorts. A singlet is what you see like the Steiner brothers wear in WCW back in the day. It's a wrestling garb. I'm like, who's running around going, man, it's so hot out here, I'm going to wear my singlet out. Like, it's ridiculous. Legit.
Okay, now that's something for everybody to think about before we go to
Don't
break.
think about me in a singlet.
Yeah,
Don't
they
do it.
will. They
Yeah,
will.
think about
Everybody
me in
go get a
singlet.
refill. We'll play another round of the drinking game, and we'll come back and I'll tell everybody what's happening.
Happening.
All right, yeah, woo! battle.
Hey!
I'm talking to my fans.
Are you?
No, not really.
Oh.
I'm OCD
at them.
and my stupid thing goes off, I have to delete.
When your thing goes off?
Yeah, my thing
Your
goes
thing
off.
goes off?
Yeah.
I don't want to know if your thing goes off.
My thing goes off. The only thing I don't do is delete. Let me tell you. Hey-o. Top of the morning to you. Hey-o.
Morning
You know,
wood.
I keep sitting over here like I'm mesmerized by listening to him talk, and
Oh,
I
he's
can't. I don't
just
want to. I don't want to.
I've been told I
don't
have
even
a
want to.
face for radio.
Nah.
No.
No, this is a
The
picture.
camera loves you, and I'm sure that
I
everybody
love you,
watching
camera.
loves
I
you
love
too.
you, camera. I
Like
love you.
seriously, when we met him in Lakeland, he was just so easy talking. I was like, we have to have him on the show.
It's because I was drunk. Hey, guess what? That's what we did there.
No dead air here.
We
no
have
dead air
beer.
here.
All
No
right.
dead air.
So I said when we came back, we would do another round. Who did we leave off with? You?
Me.
No, chicken. You're not playing because you cheat.
And you can't say yes or no.
Does
Yes.
the carpet match the drapes?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Wait, do you mean hair all around and bald in the middle? Because that's kind of what's going on back here. I'm gonna tell myself to drink on that one. That was good. I like that.
You know what? We all need to drink on that one. That was pretty. No chicken. God.
You know, beer and chicken's actually pretty good.
It is actually beer can chicken.
Oh my god.
Ooh, chicken beer.
So
chicken.
do you know how they make beer can chicken? They actually shove a can of beer up the chicken's butthole.
Right up the BH, bro.
And they put it on the barbecue.
Barbecue that BH, brah.
If I'd known that was how to get rid of them, I would have brought that out sooner.
Damn, that's hardcore.
All right.
Up the BH.
So you had asked your own question.
That's a
Yeah,
good
so I
Do
question.
you
like
have a
my
question, or do you
No,
need?
I'm too drunk to taste that
Who
chicken.
are you asking?
I'm gonna ask you. I say you.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
I mean, you.
Is white a pretty color? Racist.
No, white
Much.
isn't a color. White isn't a color. White
It's
is
on the spectrum.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Actually, you know
Hey,
what?
she got a drink. She didn't say yes or no.
shit.
Yeah, we did it.
But isn't white a combination of every color?
No, it's a void of color.
Exactly.
Why
That's
is the spectral
it's-
color that we can actually judge true color by?
Okay, so it's actually Mr. Producer was telling me it's void of color. Is that what
void
it
of
is?
color, that's
Void of
correct.
color.
Is Mr. Producer on Wikipedia? I can look that up too if I use my phone right
Mr.
now.
Producer is God. God in my ear.
I don't hear him.
All right, my turn. I think I'm going to ask John.
All right.
Sometimes I'm scared to stick my hand in this.
I
just so
would
you
be.
know.
Oh, you're gonna ask.
You
you're
don't
gonna
have
ask,
no idea what we've been putting in that.
Have you ever?
I just peed myself.
A little pee just came out.
Hey, look, 2 drops of pee-pee went bleep bleep. Oh man, mortal. That's legit.
Oh, it depends.
I'm too drunk to handle this conversation.
Oh, shit.
Y'all just deal without me.
All right, John. Have you ever gone skinny dipping?
Yes.
Yeah, where at?
First time.
Yeah.
Okay, just say it wherever. Or if you just
Lake
say
Maywood.
last night. I'm all right,
Lake,
buddy.
Lake Maywood, Olive Branch.
Last night.
Oh, Branson, Mississippi.
Ooh.
Isn't Branson where they did the
No, Olive Branch.
Mississippi Barbecue or whatever?
Olive Branch, Mississippi.
Oh,
Oh,
Olive
I think it said
Branch.
Branson. That's because I've been.
You
Apparently, when I drink, all I hear is cities that I don't know anything about. I do the name Branson.
That's nice.
Been there.
Okay,
I haven't skinny dipped there though.
I have a few things that are happening.
Hopping in.
So what is
Happening.
happening?
Actually, what's happening right now down at Rebel Dog, they are releasing their Riding the Red Eye.
Oh.
It's a red ale.
Ooh, red IPA.
Yeah.
Or red ale.
We're going to go down. You're going to come down and have a beer with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't got no.
No,
plans. I don't got no
I'm already having a
plans.
beer with you.
Woo-hoo. Tomorrow, Temple Terrace Craft Beer Fest at Woodmont Park. Beer and
Respect.
Sunshine's going to be there. You get to
Awesome.
sample over 70 craft beers.
In other words,
from-
you can get drunk in less than 70 samples.
Exactly. And we have seen it happen. When we met you at Lakeland, I know you were, but we were sitting down and we were partaking in the food that they gave us in the
Yeah,
VIP
good
tent.
spread. They did a good job,
And we
I thought.
happened to look out the window, and this woman was so out of it.
Did she do the flare?
No,
where he
no,
gets
no.
flare chopped. He's like,
No,
and he drops.
They were trying to escort her out, and her boyfriend went to pick her.
No.
She bit her boyfriend.
She bit somebody?
She was.
No.
She did not want to
You're
leave.
telling me that this lady, and you want to put the camera on this way, she got picked up and she went.
She did.
No.
She did.
No, I didn't see that.
She did not want to leave.
Man, don't let the woman drink, man. Let her party. It's cool.
But you know what? That's the thing, and a lot of people don't know. They think, okay, I drink Miller Lite and Coors all the time. But they don't understand that craft beer is a whole different
and you're
experience.
Drinking so much of it. 4 ounces times 100 is 400 ounces. Everybody.
Exactly.
Do the math. Be smart.
Exactly.
Hydrate, shade, and eat.
There you go. You heard it. You heard it from the man.
That's tequila backer.
And if you got that VIP, get that VIP. It's probably going to be worth it.
Very important princess.
Yeah.
Remember that. Also, tomorrow, Silver King Brewing, who we met, and they're awesome. They're having their second trip around the sun beginning at 4, and they're going to have live music and food from Rusty Bellies and no chicken. They do not want you to come. They said no chickens
I'll
allowed.
take you.
And on
You want a date?
Sunday,
I'll date.
of course, Sunday's Mother's Day. Salute to all the mothers out there.
love you,
Because if it wasn't for moms, we wouldn't be here.
No.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just
If it
saying.
wasn't for moms, we wouldn't have bail money.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Because Dad would leave your
So
butt
there's
in there.
lots of breweries and tap rooms are having specials for Mother's Day.
Oh, cool.
There's actually some of them that mothers get to go and they get a free pint of beer.
Oh, I'm going to put a wig on tomorrow, bro. I'm doing it.
No, that's on Sunday. Yeah.
I just wear wigs on Saturday. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's all right. You can wear a wig whenever you want.
There it is.
But take your mother out to a tap room. Take her out to a bar. There's lots of places that are having brunches for Mother's Day. So take your mom out. Let her have one day.
Take your mama where she want to go.
And no
No
chickens.
chicken.
And no chickens. Right. So
Get her some
happy
filet
Mother's Day to
mignon.
all the moms out there. And I guess we're running out of time here. They told me that
man.
I'm like, seriously.
Out of time.
Yeah, we are.
But you were amazing, and I think that's why the time went
namaste.
so fast. He was amazing.
I
I'm
appreciate
telling
it
you,
so
normally
much.
I talk. And if you
So
listen to Nerd Talk, I just talk all the time.
I know. If we wanted to have you back, would you come back?
I will be back. And you know what? How about I be back when I go on my next trip,
Yes.
which is coming up soon.
All right,
Yes.
where are you going?
I'm going to South Africa.
So speaking of South Africa, have
Yeah.
you heard about the whole Anheuser-Busch thing, buying all the
Yeah, I just heard about it like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So when you
know
go
what?
down there, bust some
Yeah,
heads
you know
and
what I'm
some
going to do?
chops.
I'm going to say AB InBev.
Exactly.
Wrap it up, brah.
You're fucking up with our craft
Yeah,
brew up here in
man.
Florida.
I can't wait. I'm really excited to go see some really the new breweries, especially in Cape Town. I'm really excited. I've got a few I've already picked out.
Is that the chew and spit beer?
Maybe, I don't know.
Have you seen those drinks where the old ladies sit and they chew and then they spit everything out and then they mix it with water and then you get the.
Oh, I don't know, but if I'm gonna drink some old lady spit, why not do it in South Africa, right?
Well, yeah.
I ain't gonna
guess.
do it in my backyard in Claremont. That's for damn sure.
So you're leaving when for that?
End of June, I've got
End of
that
June,
trip.
nice.
So please, if you know where I live, don't rob my place. Be cool, bro. Don't rob me. All right, just be cool.
When will you be back?
End of June, midway June. I'm like 20 days. We're gone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the
nice.
national park. If I don't get eaten by a lion, I'd love to come back. It's, legit.
We would love you
We
to
would
come
love
back.
to have you
Oh,
back.
man, it's a blast.
So how can people find you if they want to follow your travels? Because
Oh.
you blog and
Yeah, I do. I got so you can check me out at Backpack Social. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and
nice.
Facebook by searching
I follow
out
you.
Backpack
I
Social.
follow him because his shit is awesome.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
Not his shit.
I was gonna say, well, now, okay.
The stuff that he posts is awesome.
I've also got a blog we do. So the actual blog, we link it to it, but it's backpacksocial.wordpress.com because it's free.
It's free.
Hey, but if you want to sponsor Backpack Social and you want to get us that domain, you can reach me at backpacksocial@outlook.com. You just let me know.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
So while he's down in South Africa,
Okay.
we'll get him on one of these on a Friday night. We'll have him zoom in.
Yeah. Will you talk to us live from South Africa?
If I can't talk live, I will gladly record something for you guys
Yes.
and send it in to you if I
Nice.
can. Then you
That's
can
awesome.
pretend to ask the questions and we'll figure it out. But yeah, no
RJ,
doubt.
it has been a
is a
pleasure.
pleasure,
brother man.
He was
Hey, man.
amazing.
Awesome.
Good to meet you,
Have
man.
so much
Chicken.
fun.
No, we gotta hug it out, bro. I'm hugging out with chicken.
Have
chicken.
so much
Let me hug it
fun
out,
in
brother.
South Africa.
Bring it in, dog. That's what's up.
Have
yeah.
fun. Please do not get eaten by a lion because we want you to come back and tell us about your trip. And thank you, everybody who viewed. Thank you to our huge audience who showed up tonight.
Yes.
This is Beer and Sunshine. We will be back next week. We will have Jimmy from Competitive Graphics, and we will have James from Gulfwater Brewing Company. We'll be here next week. Tommy will be back.
And I'll be in the back room.
And he'll be in the back room. So thanks for watching Beer and
Thank
Sunshine.
Tommy.
Party down at Rebel Dog for the Riding the Red Ale. Love you. Have a beer-tastic day. Bye-bye.
Deuces. Wah, 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 wah.
It's been a rough work day. The boss is busting your ass. All you can think of is a nice cold glass of beer and sunshine. Life can get you down, but you can take all the licks. Nothing in this world out of beer and sunshine cannot fizz. So it's a beautiful day for some beach and tan. Grab a few friends, put your feet in the sand with some beer and sunshine. Oh, oh, beer and sunshine. Yeah, beer and sunshine.